This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
And you are looking live inside the Great Plains Coliseum, and it's Saturday night, and it's championship time for the 4th annual Great Plains Invitational between the Classen SAS Comets. Between the Classen SAS Comets and the Newcastle Racers. Two teams who are both undefeated on the young season. Something's going to have to give, and it's going to have to give in a hurry here in the championship game. And a couple players to cover really, really quickly. I mean, we are in for a treat down low. We have Pearson Van Lindingham. We have Dalen Williamson. And you got Titus Freeman, who will make up all of the big men for the Classen SAS Comets, and they will go to war down low with the Newcastle Racers, who you can't mention this team without mentioning Ivan Antwi Donker, and Donker's going to make a college coach very happy. Next year, the 6'4 combo guard can do it all. You got 6'8 TJ Williams, 6'6 John Trace Alone, and 6'8 the sophomore, the youngster Owen Wright, who you can't talk about Newcastle's height, and we should be in for a very exciting game. I expect TJ Williams and Van Lindingham to be working on each other all night, and I expect Williamson and Williams to go to war all night long, and we are in for an exciting one.
Yeah, TJ Williams for Newcastle had a really great game yesterday. Pearson Van Lindingham for SAS had a really great game yesterday, and you're right, those two are going to battle against each other inside. This is going to be a lot of fun.
You can't speak enough about Van Lindingham and the job he does as Vic Mendez welcomes the fans in attendance to the Great Plains Coliseum. The 95-96 Chicago Bulls theme song blares. And let's meet the starting lineup for tonight's championship game. First, the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Newcastle Racers. Head coach Jesse Brown, assistant coach Rod Kinchard, Ethan Connor, and Quentin Ballou. Joey Folsom, the 5'11 junior guard. That's going to be Colton Brain with a knockdown 6'2 senior shooter. That's going to be senior number 4, the do-it-all 6'4 combo guard Ivan Donker. That's going to be the man in the middle, 6'8, number 5, TJ Williams. At number 14, the sophomore Owen Wright going to get the start. The 6'8 sophomore likely going to be in there alongside Williams to handle Van Lindingham and Williamson. And it's going to be Antoine Monteague. It's going to be Evan Gunn. Josiah Morales, the crafty guard. It's going to be number 20, playing the 4, Dalen Williamson, and the man in the middle, Mr. Do-It-All, Pearson Van Lindingham. And we hope you have your seat belts buckled in tight. Get your popcorn ready. Shut the doors, lock them, and turn on the fireplace. We got some great December basketball coming to you right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. I'm Jason Nissover. Alongside me is James Stanley. James, ready for this one?
I'm ready, brother. This is going to be a lot of fun. Two talented teams. They've both earned their way here with fantastic and aggressive play, and I'm really interested to see who's going to win this game. I don't have a particular, even after watching all these teams play for 3 days now, I don't have a particular feeling one way or the other about it. So it's going to be great.
And Van Lindingham do the honors. Folsom controls the tip. The arrow will be for the Comets. Down low, Williams right away. Van Lindingham already with the fast hands and loses it. He tried to spin it in the hands to get a good grip to dribble and drops it out of bounds, as this will be your Sutherland's first quarter. Quickly down inside, Williams. Swing pass over. Donker, the do-it-all combo guard. His three ball short. Van Lindingham.
Not what we saw from Donker last night. Everything he did was right on the money.
Here's Dalen Williamson. He'll get it back to Evan Gunn. Evan Gunn, you cannot give him room to shoot. He was lethal last night in the semifinal win over Lawton High. Over to Williamson. Works on Donker. Williamson down inside. Will think better of it. Back up top. Van Lindingham guarded by the 6'8 sophomore Owen Wright. And it's unfair. Newcastle has 2 6'8 on the floor right now. And Williams can move. And Williams is there with Monteague. But Monteague
Monte.
Under. Monteague.
What a
move.
That's going at it right there.
And this is what you want. Should be a good one.
It's all right, big man. I'll see what you got inside.
Great play. Josiah Morales. Williams tried to go one more behind him to Monteague on another. Woo, TJ Williams gets it off the glass, but they're going to say he got the body into him on the floor. So that is going to be the first foul on TJ Williams here in this contest. And that's going to send Josiah Morales to the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe, where his first one rims in and out. And again, folks, please, for everything I can ask
making your
you,
plea.
let Trey cut it. Trey can cut it, and Josiah Morales can shoot it. Splits the trip with the charity stripe. Now, Joey Folsom going to press the issue. Jump pass on the floor, Donker. Donker will settle. Being worked on by Williamson. Hand off to Folsom, now being worked on by Morales. Entry pass to Owen Wright. To Donker. Donker drives in hard. Euro step, tough finish, can't get to go. TJ Williams bats it loose. Williamson bats it. Owen Wright, the 6'8 sophomore, comes with it, and he'll be fouled. That one likely is going to be on Dalen Williamson, and it will be. So that'll be Dalen Williamson's first of the game. Both teams with one here early on in this contest. Coach Cudjoe not too pleased with the foul right there from his team. Folsom tried to throw up a baby hook, couldn't find the net. Stolen away. Great ball handle there. Evan Gunn able to avoid the defender behind him.
Just realized in time that he was being tracked down.
Evan Gunn.
Whoa!
Evan! That was Josiah Morales. Evan Gunn with the assist, and Morales reigns one in from deep for the Trey Can Cut It 3 ball, and the Comets quickly out to a 6-0 run. Owen Wright, the 6'8 sophomore, finds the bottom of the net. Back and forth we go with the Trey Can Cut It 3 balls. Early and often, Williamson, 6-3. Williamson controls to the corner to Van Lindingham. Van Lindingham jab step, drives baseline on Wright. Tough, crafty finish. We're going to get a carry called. Colton Brammer was working on Evan Gunn right there, and they're going to say he carried the basketball. So 8-3 after Brammer carried rather. Close defense, Donker. Williamson, he'll let one fly from 3. Ooh. Front rim, back rim, and out off the side. It'll be 8-3. Then Landingham alters the shot. Josiah Morales thought about a 3. Monteague swings one more. Blocked. I think Donker got his hand on that one and tipped it short. As we are almost halfway to go here in your Sutherland's first quarter. Down low, TJ Williams, turnaround J, no good. Williamson slaps it back out. Here comes Evan Gunn. Gunn. Back. Williamson. Rim, no good. Williams tips it out. Bang! Josiah Morales with his second Trey can cut it 3 ball, and quickly the Comets are out to an 11-3 lead. Newcastle wants a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
And we're back from the Great Plains Coliseum. 11-3. Comets lead. Beautiful pass. Folsom to the corner. Brammer going to get his a 3 ball of his own. Owen Wright and Colton Brammer both knocked down 3 balls for the Newcastle Racers. And it's 11-6 here with 3:35 remaining in your Sutherland's first quarter. Josiah Morales, charge. They're going to say Evan Gunn tried to set the off-ball handoff screen and got a little too physical as there's 3:32 remaining in your Sutherland's first quarter.
At Sutherland's, lumber is their business right now. 4x8 and 7/16 inch OSB sheathing is only $9.97 a sheet, ideal for roof and wall sheathing as well as flooring. Sutherland's, family owned and operated for over 100 years.
And now we're going to get an illegal screen on number 5. That's going to be TJ Williams' second. So TJ Williams will have to go to the bench with 2 early ones in this contest, and that's going to put a lot of the load on number 14 rather, the 6'8 sophomore Owen Wright. We'll see number 11, 6'6 John Trey Solon check into the game. Josiah Morales. Heat check 3. Oh, he almost about brought the house down in this one. He was 2 from 2 early, and he wanted a long one. Brammer working down low. We're going to get a foul. That's going to be on number 1, and that's on Evan Gunn. That is Evan Gunn's second here early. So both Gunn and TJ Williams in early foul trouble.
Yeah, that was Gunn.
Yeah, so that's going to be Gunn's second. Third team foul for the Comets. Looks like it's going to be number 11. That's going to be Jaden Pullen. Pullen will check back into the game for the first time this evening. The Comets do have a Jaden and Jalen Pullen on the team. Jaden is the one in the game right now. Donker can't get his shot going, and that's going to be on John Trey Solon. And you know, those are the fouls that we talked about last night, James. Those are the 94-foot fouls that just frustrate you as a coach. And
yeah, I don't want to take anything away from SAS at all. This is Newcastle looks out of sorts right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is not the team we've seen the last couple days.
And Alan Price is going to sub in for Donkers, off to a cold start tonight. 0 for 3 early. It's going to be the sophomore. He's working on Linningham. Owen Wright. Oh, here comes the trap. Stolen away. Alan Price into the game. Quickly gets the steal. Folsom over. Brammer. Corner 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Loose. Scrapped. Picked up by Morales. Morales ahead to Monteague.
Tipped by Montague right into the hands of Dalen Williamson.
And Williamson gets rewarded. Johnny on the spot. Running the floor hard. Brammer.
Wow.
Blocked.
Great block by Montague.
Montague to stay disciplined with the hand. Williamson drives inside hard to the cup. Right hand finish, rolls it in. 15-6. Right when Newcastle had found some momentum, here comes SAS back on the accelerator. Bramer swings over to Folsom. Folsom barks out orders, cuts Bramer through. Bramer, back door, gets it to go. John Trey Solon. We're going to have the Newcastle bench was making sure everybody in the whole arena heard the defensive call. They get the defensive call. Looks like they're going to go into a little bit of a 3-2 zone here. They are. They're going to go into a 3-2 zone. SAS is going to slow it down. Ball into the middle. Back out. Morales.
He's ready to shoot as soon as he catches that ball, doesn't he?
They're close. Even his long ones have been close tonight. He's on. Bramer drives inside.
Great kiss off the glass.
The 6'2 senior guard, crafty around the rim. And he gets that one to go. 1 minute to play here in your Sutherland's first quarter. 15-10, Comets control the lead. Newcastle's going to stay in this 3-2 zone. Maybe even a 1-2-2 hybrid. We'll see what they do. What they elect to do is SAS is going to get their play set up, and Morales, for all intensive purposes, is going to sit here and dribble the ball, likely for the last shot, make Newcastle extend out of that zone. This is often a tactic used. And again, we talked already, James. Next year we'll have a 35-second shot clock in the state of Oklahoma. And it's going to prevent things like this from happening. But for the time being, I completely agree with Coach Cudjoe. Make them come guard you. And they're not going to, so we're going to take some time with this. They'll finally start to play with 15 seconds left. Williamson quickly pressed by Bramer. Bramer tips it away. Monteague gets it. Monteague will create Morales. One more to Williamson. Williamson's three-pointer. No. Wright grabs the rebound. No shot possible. But so, Newcastle gets a big stop right there. Comets ball after the break, and we'll be back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
And we are back from the Great Plains Coliseum. And we're back for your Vincent Saylor State Farm second quarter.
Vincent Saylor, your State Farm agent in Lawton, Oklahoma, proudly serving the state of Oklahoma since 2017. They provide comprehensive insurance options to help protect your most important people, places, and things. Serving Lawton, Elgin, Cache, Fort Sill, and beyond in Comanche and Cotton counties. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And again, as we've plugged all afternoon, catch Billy Palmer and Vincent Saylor on the audio-only broadcast for the Elgin Owls state title game against the Tuttle Tigers tonight. Audio only on everywhere you find your OSN. Josiah Morales. And again, I mean,
that one was
it looked
not typical of what he was shooting in the first half.
It looked good still, surprisingly. It looked good until it wasn't.
Right, exactly.
Everything he's shooting tonight, he's on. And if he gets dialed in, he's going to be lethal tonight. But 15-10, 7:30 remaining here in your Vincent Saylor second quarter. Folsom will control it to the corner to Price. Price back to Folsom. Play a little catch. To the corner. Bramer. We've seen them run that play all weekend. Doesn't get it Owen Wright. Owen Wright tipped it out to Alan Price, who couldn't get the little pop shot to go. Morales jumped. Folsom read that one all the way. He's going to get
That's
set.
a block,
We're
yeah.
going to get called the block.
He committed a little bit too deep under the goal, and Folsom was able just to kind of slide right around him.
Josiah Morales thought he got back in front, but that'll send number 1, Joey Folsom, this 5'11 junior guard, to the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe. His first one back rim and no good. And here comes Donker back in the game as Owen Wright, the 6'8 sophomore, is going to get his first break of the afternoon. And Wright's played a very big role so far here, just as a sophomore, taking after his father, who was a basketball star at Amber Pocasset back in the 90s. So, Folsom misses them both. Baseline, he's trapped. Donker and Solon get it kicked out of bounds. Then Landingham tried to come here to to help the trap, to check it, and couldn't get it. And James, here comes Mike Dugas. We talked about Josiah Morales being hot. You know, for good shooters like Dugas, there's a saying, he doesn't need a heat check.
No.
Because he's always hot.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they can get Dugas swinging on the perimeter to break this little 2-2-1, 3-2 hybrid that Newcastle's been running. Donker down inside. He'll go to work. He'll get a foul.
Yeah, first game that SAS played on Thursday afternoon, they had Dugas and Morales in a lot together, and they both got hot kind of at the same time, and it was something to watch for about a quarter. It was pretty impressive.
And, you know, this is a big trip to the charity stripe for Donker, because sometimes even a free throw, just seeing something go through the net is all you need to calm yourself down. And Ivan Donker right there gets on the board, and again. So he completes a perfect trip to the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe.
That is a great point, Jason. Sometimes when you're not getting anything going from three, nothing's falling on your post moves or your short jumpers, just, relaxing at the free throw line can make all the difference.
And that one's going to be called a backcourt. The bench boss is pleading. Coach Cudjoe is pleading with the official that ball was tipped, and he's not going to get the call.
Yeah, 15-8, now 15-12. Newcastle with the ball. Don't look now, but the Racers are racing.
Brammer to Folsom. Folsom will control. He'll survey the scene. Had a little bit of a zone there. Newcastle's going to work, SAS is going to work out of that zone back into a more traditional man coverage look now. Always love to see that chess match. Down low, shovel pass, Donker, perfect. That is a beautiful play. And if you're a fan of the NBA, you've heard the discourse about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is a part of basketball. Donker did a great job, stayed patient, got Van Landingham in the air, and was able to go into him and draw the foul.
I think the difference, that was just a good pump fake, and he got the contact. I think what people complain about with Shai is more a defender will be playing good defense running alongside, and Shai will just bounce into you and then bounce off. And then
folks can complain with the MVP and the NBA championship for the Thunder. So, back to the game now.
But here's what I think. I think if the NBA is going to allow it, then why wouldn't you take advantage of it?
Pullen swings over to Williamson. Williamson out to Dugas. Dugas looks to pass, guarded closely by Alan Price. Price is the active hands. Nowhere to go for Dugas. Almost a 5 count before Monteith gets it. Monteith will go to work on Williams. Downhill. Van Landingham, corner 3. No good. Rebound by Williamson. Williamson working still on Price. That'd be Solan, rather.
Newcastle's turned up the intensity, Jay.
Yes, they have. Here comes Folsom on Monteith. Close. Trap. Great play. Ivan Donker slides in to swat it away.
I can't help it. Every time you mention Joey Folsom's name, I'm thinking the Johnny Cash Folsom prison that's.
So we'll see TJ Williams checking the game for John Trey Solon. Well-deserved rest for Solon as he's been active. Backdoor to Monteith. Couldn't control it. Williams guards. Alan Price. Oh, this might be a mismatch here. We got Van Landingham working on Folsom.
And they didn't even switch back.
Nope, and he wants it. And Folsom, the little engine that could, almost tips it away. They finally do get to switch to Donker. Great job by Joey Folsom on an island in the post right there. Tipped it away from Vin Lindingham. Only 5'11", but he jumps that one. And now with a foul call. Joey Folsom, the 5'11 junior, causes havoc and blows it up 3 separate times. And that'll be Monteague's first, and here's the note.
Yeah, it's impressive effort from Folsom. You know, I mean, like you said, it's
Newcastle has 0 team fouls this quarter.
Yeah.
And SAS has only 1 to give to the bonus.
That's what I was about to say.
None to give.
Folsom has been that aggressive, and yet you're 4 fouls to none in favor of Newcastle. I mean, 4 fouls on SAS. It's to Newcastle's favor, obviously.
Me and James is up here reading each other's minds.
That's right.
Brammer, 3-ball.
Oh.
No good. Back rim. Donker.
Now, good position by Donker, but he couldn't hold on.
Nope, and it'll roll. Good job by Vin Lindingham tipping it away as it'll roll right to Williamson. Folsom just playing high-effort defense. Backdoor to Monteague. He'll use his body to shield. Vin Lindingham gets Donker there. Joey Folsom, pardon me, folks, I thought he blocked it. Rather, Vin Lindingham just altered his shot. I thought Folsom
he just decided to swing it cross court on the pass.
Yeah, I thought off first we're going to get a kickball. So it's going to be white ball still. So they're going to call it kickball. It'll still go to the way of the Comets. And I thought the 5'11" guard had climbed the ladder right there. Instead, Vin Lindingham just had got his shot altered enough to throw it away. It's Evan Gunn. We'll check back into the game for the Classen SAS Comets. 4 minutes left to play here in your Vincent Saylor State Farm second quarter. 15-14, another rock fight, but we've seen Classen SAS win one of these rock fights last night against Lawton High. Let's see if they can do it again. To the corner. Back up top, Vin Lindingham. Working on Williams. One step, pull-up jumper, back rim, no good. Rebound on the ground. Williamson, no. Rebound, Allen Price. Allen Price will fight. Allen Price will come out on top. We'll get it to Joey Folsom. Folsom up to Ivan Donker. Back over to Price. Back to Folsom. We'll reset. Everybody catches their breath with 3:20 remaining. Josiah Morales has checked back in. He's at the table waiting to come in the game on the next stoppage. Brammer working down low. Back out Price. Catch, shoot, corner 3, no good. Brammer only at 6'2", climbs the ladder for him, but quickly stolen away by Gunn. Williamson over. Swatted away, no. What an effort right there by Jaden Pullen to work around the 6'8 guard. 6'8 forward, rather, that is, and TJ Williams, and find the glass and in. 17-14. Here comes Brammer. Brammer guarded closely by Young. Oh, I thought he had it. Joey Folsom felt himself. The rim said, no, sir, not today. Dugas.
I haven't been able to get Dugas open enough to take a shot. Good position by Landingham there, and the shot, and can't get it to go.
And that's TJ Williams with a great job. Kept his feet set. Now he's going to run on the rim. Now TJ Williams with the rim. Can't finish.
Too strong. Knocked out of bounds by Folsom.
And that was a great job by Williams. He knew he didn't want to go up high and get a foul on Villingham. He stayed still. Didn't try to flop. Kept his position. Made Vin Lindingham alter his course to not get the charge, and ultimately a missed shot. Right. Just as good as a charge. I mean, obviously you take a foul on Vin Lindingham if you can get one.
Absolutely, but then you had, Williams make it all the way down and beat everybody down court after that and almost get a layup to pull him within one. Just couldn't quite get it off the glass.
We're going to see Newcastle drop to a 2-3 zone here, and that's going to be the 6'8 sophomore Owen Wright in the middle, 6'8 TJ Williams, and 6'4 combo guard Ivan Donker.
2 minutes left in your Vincent Saylor fourth quarter. Remember, Vincent serves Lawton, Elgin, Cache, and Fort Sill beyond in Comanche and Cotton counties like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Give Vincent a call at 580-699-2771.
Everybody go hit up Vincent Saylor. Not tonight, though. He'll be in Edmond cheering on his house with the audio-only broadcasters. Here we go again. Wright finally going to step out. Because Morales is going to be content. Morales is still going to be content. Wright working on an island. Back door! Ivan Donker swats it away from Vin Lindingham. That's something you don't see very often. Van Linningham usually very strong with the ball. We're going to get a whistle. Block. I believe this is going to be on number 5. There's not a number 5. Don't know who that foul's on. I think the table's about to ask who the foul was on. Yeah, it was on number 3. Okay. So it's going to be on Dugas. It's going to be his first. Comets fans not happy with the call, but Donker regardless heading to the stripe. This is his first.
Yeah, it's the first miss on the night for Donker at the line. His previous 4 free throws, all swishes.
Ivan
and
Donker
just like that one.
Makes that one. So he's 3 for 4 from the night in the second quarter from the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe. And again, folks, please, please, please go let Trey cut it. Gunn working on Folsom. Now it's going to be number 3 on number 3. Now here we go. You know, Owen Wright, for being a 6'8 sophomore, doing a really good job of defending on an island those past 2 possessions.
Yeah.
Not getting blown by. And we're going to have a foul called. And it looks like Donker got hit in a nether region, to put it to put it as we can say it on air. Got hit
it's
in a not fun place. And
not
so
fun for anybody.
they're going to tend to him, and we'll step away momentarily. We'll be back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Just run one promo. And we're back as Donker got up underneath his own power and was able to walk to the bench where he will get some water and take a rest. Down low as Coach Jesse Brown is not happy with the call, as he believes that number 11, that will be John Trey Salone, they believe that he kept his ground, but Morales misses his first at the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe. 17-15. 44.2 remaining here in this frame, and Morales' second's good. 18-15, 3-point lead. Joey Folsom will control the ball. He'll slow it down. Working on Jaden Pullen. Closely guarded. Swinging to the right, the 6'8 guard. Handoff, dribble to Bramer. Bramer back to right. Right back to Bramer. Play a little catch here. Last one looks for the last shot. TJ Williams will pump up the on-ball screen. He'll ghost it. Down low to Williams. He had the position at the rim. Van Linningham says no, not today. Last shot chance for SAS now. Already up 3. Gunn got Williams in the air. Couldn't do anything with it. 4 on the clock. Josiah Morales from deep back rim and out. So that'll be your first half of play. And it'll be 18-15 with the Comets leading. We'll be back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Is your heating unit prepared for an unpredictable winter? At Miller Noble, we'll make sure you're in good hands. Whether you're replacing an old system or just need a simple repair, we've got the experience and the tools to keep you covered. If you can't pay all at once, we have flexible financing options available.
Stay cozy this winter with Miller Noble Heating and Air, serving Lawton, Duncan, and surrounding areas. Call now at 580-355-1811.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
At Liberty National Bank, we know success takes teamwork. We take pride in our roots and in supporting the communities we serve. Our personalized approach means we focus on your financial goals every step of the way, because when our customers succeed, our whole community wins. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
And we are back from the Great Plains Coliseum as we are currently witnessing an enthralling Papa John's free throw contest with free Papa John's pizza on the line. They're nearing the end, and you know, sadly enough, I think these guys right here have scored more than both teams did in the first half. But also, funny enough, I think it more so talks about to the great defense. The Racers and the Comets both have been dialing up the defense here in this one early on. It's been impressive to watch. As our fan just hit one from the hash mark as he walked off the floor. And the very
they took a bow to the Newcastle fans across the way. That was pretty impressive.
The very sparse crowd here.
Right.
Getting excited, you know, both two Metroplex teams obviously playing a game. And folks, be careful tomorrow. Honestly, it's going to get cold. We're expecting wind chills down in like 5 degrees, I think, tomorrow morning, if I saw that right.
Yeah. What time is that supposed to move in?
I believe it was 10:30 is what I had seen earlier in the week. So just be careful out there, you know. Take care of our OSN family. They're expecting to be a little bit warmer, I guess. Not as
Yeah, it's supposed to get down to 27.
Still going to be
by 3 a.m. So, yeah, tomorrow might be.
And then in true Oklahoma fashion, going to warm back into the 50s and 60s next week.
2 French beans, 3-ounce patties. There's a cheeseburger, a hamburger.
So,
I got to be honest with you. I don't mind. I won't mind it Tuesday when it's 65 degrees. It's not going to bother me. It's not going to bother me one bit.
Final score, the Navy Midshipmen 17, the Army Black Knights 16.
So Navy did win.
Navy rallied back to win.
Wow.
So
I thought you told me it was 19-7 earlier.
It was 16-7.
16-7, okay.
Late in the game, Blake Horvath threw for only one of 82 passing yards on the day.
Yeah.
But it was an 8-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 8. So, the Mids win. They'll sing second this year. 7 o'clock on ABC. Check out 9-4 Boise and 8-4 Washington. Really a good bowl game, honestly.
Absolutely.
To start the things off at the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl.
Yeah, actually, it's not a terrible matchup for as early bowl games go. You know, Washington, taking on Boise State. That's two programs everybody's heard of at least, and yes, that should be some fun.
Hey, what time does Notre Dame play their bowl game this week? Oh, my bad, they don't.
Oh man, listen, we could get into that discussion, but I mean, do I think Notre Dame is one of the top 12 teams in the country today? Yes, I absolutely do.
I think Texas is too, but okay, anyway.
Could be, yeah, they could be. But 3 losses for Texas is where I would say,
And that raises the question here is we've already seen Alabama postpone their home and home with USF.
Right. I mean,
so now
see, and this is exactly why. This is exactly why. They're just going to do it by record. Then, but here's the thing: Texas isn't not playing in the playoff because they lost to Ohio State. It's because they lost to Florida, and they played Mississippi State and Kentucky, 2 of the worst teams in the SEC, into overtime.
I was told when Texas joined the conference that the SEC is a grind.
The SEC is a grind, but Texas was the preseason number one. We're just going to, for those folks listening and watching on Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for joining into our
exactly.
Our
Jason is a Texas fan. I pride myself on being an objective Oklahoma fan. But,
no such thing.
Well, see, that's why I think that Notre Dame, it's tough because they lost to Miami. But I think that Notre Dame is a better team today than they were week 1 of the season.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
And they lost to A&M and Miami back-to-back weeks.
Back-to-back weeks, both on the road, and by a total of 4 points.
A&M was in South Bend this year.
Was that in South Bend? Oh, it was. That's right. That's right. They scored, and the crowd was going nuts, and then they let them go.
Yeah.
They let them go down the field, and they let them score. So
the question I have for you as an OU fan is, how confident are you in the rematch against Alabama?
I don't know. I think that OU's offense this year has been, since the Mateer injury, it's been pedestrian at best. Mm-hmm. Their defense is elite, championship elite.
Oh, yeah. I said if you could put this defense or last year's defense with any of those Baker Mayfield era teams,
yeah,
OU would
be something, right? Yeah, I know.
It would be something, but
it's just been funny. It's kind of been since Stoops is gone. It's been
together.
Tough to put them both together, and you got to play complementary football. And when you don't, you're gonna struggle from time to time. So, I don't know. I'm excited about Friday night. I think that Oklahoma. I think it'll be a low-scoring game. I don't think it's supposed to be really, really cold, but it's not going to be warm, either.
No,
but the crowd's going to be into it. A playoff game in Norman, Oklahoma. You can't beat it. So, first time ever.
And I've heard about the skill gap for JMU, and I don't think the Oregon Ducks should overlook the mighty, mighty JMU Dukes.
That's the kind of thing that we have to have something done. I mean, but how do you do that without – I just think you just need – you're not saying that a James Madison can't be ranked in the top 12 at the end of the year. But I think we need to just ignore these conference champions and this, that, and the other. You just need to take the top 12 teams. But then it's why would you even play a conference championship game? There's a million arguments, and I can talk myself out of and into almost every single one of them.
It's real tough though, because like you said, you do want to somehow honor those Group of 5 conferences, but also, are you telling me that JMU and Tulane are better than the 3 or 4 SEC or Big Ten teams who had arguing points to get in and didn't get in, Who knows?
Right.
But I would at least like JMU and Tulane to keep them close, make them interesting ball games,
Look, several of the games last year weren't any good either. You know what I mean? So it's not – I don't think JMU and Tulane being in the field I don't think are going to make this year's playoffs any worse than –
I mean, Boise State got blown out by Penn State, who, of course, ultimately went on to play in the semifinals last year. But, and then SMU came in as the ACC runner-up, and they got embarrassed in Happy Valley as well. So here we go. Thankfully for those listening, your pain has been endured, and we are back to basketball now. So you can quit listening to me and James argue about the Red River rivalry. It'll be your third quarter that'll be brought to you by Lawton Seafood Party.
Get those in one more time.
And early, we're going to go to the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe. That'll be the third foul on Evan Gunn here early in your third quarter, brought to you by
Seafood Party. Every party is better with seafood. You can go and check out Calvin and the gang at 7410 Northwest Cache Road in Lawton. That's where Seafood Party is located. They are perfect for your large gatherings or a quick lunch get-together with catfish, seafood boils, and lunch specials served daily from 11 to 3. That's Seafood Party right here in Lawton on the west side of town. They've got great baskets, too, that are good prices, catfish, fried shrimp, all that stuff. Really, really good food.
Who loves seafood, I would highly
me too.
recommend.
Absolutely.
Love
No, it's a
the
fun
boil.
place, really unique type place, and all kinds of reasons for you to go there. But Seafood Party, we're happy to have them as a sponsor this year for Lawton area basketball, and thank you to Calvin and the gang over there. So go check them out. We'd appreciate it. Tell them OS sent. Tell them the Oklahoma Sports Network sent you.
Oh. Tough tumble there for Evan Gunn, and he'll get up limping, but it looks like he's getting stronger with his steps as he goes, as Joey Folsom tried to contest him and took the landing space away from Evan Gunn. And that'll get you marked with a foul. As it'll be the Trey Can Cut It. And we like to thank all of our sponsors, especially our title sponsors for this weekend. Shane Burke Services, providing service like it used to with the emphasis on quality of service that no other shop in Oklahoma provides. When you do business with Shane Burke Services, you will be treated like family. From auto glass and windshields to truck accessories and bed liners, the mirrors, shower doors, residential glass and windows. Visit their website to connect to so much more at shaneburke.com. And then B2E, providing basketball training and field camps for those ages 6 and up. Born to elevate while teaching young athletes the importance of elevating themselves on and off the court. For more information, please follow and touch on their Facebook page, B2E Training. As Gunn completed both free throws, Newcastle comes on here and loses the basketball, and the Comets are in danger. Rather, the Racers are letting this one slip away early again and give themselves an uphill climb all the way up, as that'll be Colton Brammer now picking up his first foul. So Folsom and Brammer both going to pick up their first fouls of the contest in the first minute. That one stolen. Donker. Alley-oop. TJ Williams.
Whoa!
Reverse layup.
That was some kind of move by TJ Williams.
Shout out to Julius Irving. Reverse layup on the oop. Great job of body control. And that one's poked away from behind. Kick out Williamson. Smattered away. You heard that one, and Donker might get on the rim right here. Instead, he'll lay it off for TJ Williams. Owen Wright.
How about that? All three Newcastle big men were the ones down, following up the shots and trailing the it's impressive as the guards kind of stood back there and go, all right, big fellas, we'll let you take it.
As I seen Donker set his eyes on the rim, and I think he got altered there. The Euro left it short, which popped it right to Donker, who then missed his pop shot. But Owen Wright, the 6'8 sophomore, cleans it up for a third time, and will get fouled in the head to the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe. Trey Can Cut It. Ask yourself, why did you let Trey cut it yet? Your premier choice for barbering in Lawton. Raconic area, 2104 West Score Boulevard. Call 580-354-0468 or book online. Or hey, guys, bottom right, convenient QR code. Get your phone out, scan that as Wright splits the trip. Did you catch who they called that foul on, James?
I did not.
Well, it's not going to matter. Joey Folsom skies up with one hand, steals it away. Brammer, you can't leave him open. Rim disagreed. Donker up hard, and that'll be a foul. So we've seen the Racers chasing hard downhill. That'll be on Amante Monteague, his second. And we've seen the Racers really be aggressive at the rim. And it looks like Pearson Van Lindingham is having a conversation with our official underneath the goal. Looks friendly. Probably had a question about a call. And most officials, if you ask them, will give you an explanation if they feel you're being sincere. And I guess he believed Van Lindingham was there, as Ivan Antwi Donker still no field goals for the day, but has converted at the charity stripe. And he'll improve to 5 of 6 on the day from the free throw line, as it'll be a 20-20 ball game. For the first time since it was 0-0, it's tied up Timeout, Classen SAS. That'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Exciting game so far. And again, it's just an exciting time of year. We got anything you could ever want to watch on the Oklahoma Sports Network. After this, we'll have your OSN Game of the Week. We'll have the county tournament for the small schools. And so much more. Any playoff run you could ever want to watch will be there.
Download the OSN app on either Apple or Android. App's also available on Amazon Fire TV, Roku TV. Find us on social media on Instagram, X, Facebook Live, also on YouTube. Just hit over 1 million views on YouTube since the genesis of Oklahoma Sports Network, and we had over 1 million views on our network combined on all of our platforms last school year, and we're on pace to eclipse that again this year. So if you enjoy high school sports, basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, all of the stuff, including football, that we cover right here on Oklahoma Sports Network, download the app, follow us on social media, subscribe to the newsletter. There's all sorts of ways to interact with us and keep track of everything that we bring you each and every week throughout the school year. So happy to have you along with us for the Great Plains Invitational as Pearson Van Landingham for the SAS Comets knocks down his first free throw.
And again, for the second straight night, Northwest Classen didn't have an answer for Van Landingham's size, but Lawton High and Newcastle both. It's those are those players you can't stop them. You got to control them the best you can.
Yeah.
And he's going to get his buckets when he can, but you can't let him get them in a flurry. And they haven't so far. So we'll see if they can keep that up as they've rotated both T.J. Williams and Owen Wright. Owen Wright down in the paint. Has the position on Williamson. They won't give it to him. He'll clear out Donker. Joey Folsom. Nylon!
All the way from Folsom Prison.
Joey Folsom.
It's good.
From deep to put the Racers back on top. With a Trey can cut it 3-ball, and we're going to have a kickball violation. Donker. You've seen that become more and more often where teams are okay with the kickball. That they'll elect to jump in the air and throw their feet out. They'll take the kickball, but hey, we're going to stop the pass.
Especially in the high school level where there's no shot clock,
Yeah. So Williamson will be trapped. Dangerous pass to the corner.
The reason I say that about the shot clock, for example, today in Bedlam, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State had 4 seconds left on the clock, and OU kicked the ball, and it gave Oklahoma State 20 seconds to work with. So
exactly.
That could be a frustrating end to a possession, but
so we'll see if that'll change next year.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's a great point. Once they implement the shot clock, will that have an impact on it?
So Coach Cudjoe got a timeout, but Coach Jesse Brown wanted to say he stepped on the line first. It'll be a 30 again, so we'll still keep it here. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here very shortly and quickly. And
again, go see the gang at Seafood Party, 7410 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton. Stop by, say hello to Calvin and the gang. All sorts of fantastic seafood, crab legs, seafood boils, fried seafood baskets, catfish, etc. That's Seafood Party, 7410 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton. Tell them Oklahoma Sports Network sent you. And we thank them for sponsoring the Lawton area basketball coverage this year.
Yes, we do. So, 4:39 here in your Seafood Party third quarter. It's still been a rock fight, 23-22. Very low scoring, but still every ounce of energetic. Inbound to Morales. Morales dishes down. Monteague. Morales, his three-pointer, and he started out hot and just got cold. Foul. Looks like it's going to be on. Yep. It's going to be on number.
That's on 14.
It's going to be on Owen Wright, the 6'8 sophomore. It's going to be his first of the night. No, they're calling on number 4. That can't be right. I did not.
I just think they forgot the one. It's on 14. Yeah,
it
is.
Thank you. I want to say
he was down there battling with Van Landingham, and they got him for a push.
Even Donker doesn't have a foul, so I don't know how they got him to 3. But regardless, Williamson works, floater. Coach Jesse Brown is just beside himself, and I don't blame the man, honestly.
I didn't see much
As
there.
Dalen Williamson will head to the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe, and they're going to call that on number 1. I thought it would be on Donker, who was playing defense, but they called it on number 1. And
Somebody reaching in at the last minute? Yeah.
Saying Joey Folsom was going to get an explanation from Donker, or not from Donker, rather from the official. So I do believe it was on him, as Dalen Williamson will convert both from the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe. 24-23. Halfway remaining. 12 minutes left to play from the Coliseum. 1-point game. Corner, Folsom drives in hard, downhill, back to Brammer. Brammer will control Donker, down low, nothing doing. Bounce out to Owen Wilson, dribble, hand off. Brammer gets the guy on his hip, drives in, alley-oop! TJ Williams can get handled. Donker, turn around, midi, good. And if Donker can get hot from that spot, it could be trouble. TJ Williams couldn't get a handle on the oop. About the second or third one we've seen them throw up here this weekend for them. Donker steals it away. Donker, first man on the floor. There's a loose fight for it. Great job.
That's great hustle by Josiah Morales.
Morales and Donker both getting on the floor and scrapping for it. Put that under the file of things you love to see. Foul. It's going to be on Folsom. That's going to be his 3rd. So he's picked up all 3 in just 5 minutes of play here in the 3rd quarter.
This basketball game on the defensive end for both teams is turning into club basketball, where they let you get away with almost everything. I mean, not that the refs are. What I'm saying is that's how hard these two teams are playing defense, just hacking and slapping and reaching.
Monte Monteague will head to the Trey Can Cut It charity stripe.
Refs are trying to keep it under control, but
first one rims in and out. Monteague will try for his second. 24-25, 3:03 remaining. Monteague's second. Nylon. 25-25, 3:03 remains. SAS still with 2 fouls to give. 1 foul to give, rather. Foul. So quickly, that cushion's 8 and up. That'll be on Josiah Morales. Be his second. Donker down low, going to work, foul. And that's going to be on a Monte Monteague, and it will be. And there goes the cushion, just like that in one trip down the floor.
Yeah, that's 3 on Montague.
Yep, so that's going to be Gunn and Montague. That's going to be both primary ball handlers with 3 fouls. Morales with 2, and you only have Folsom with 3. Donker sinks the free throw as the Comet faithful getting into this one here behind us. 25-26. Newcastle by 1. Bottom of the net. And actually, correction on the scoreboard, there's 3 on Josiah Morales as well. So Gunn, Monteague, and Morales all with 3. Joey Folsom lays it in, 29-25. Comets, Racers with any lead will be their biggest of the game so far. Williamson, no good. Rebound then Linningham. Linningham drives low, working on Williams. Can't get to go. Williamson's put back, no. Folsom smartly at the last second gave up on touching it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, now that to me looked like like Josiah Morales went after it and touched it, but I guess he didn't.
At the last second, Joey Folsom pulled off.
Held up on it?
Yeah. Great play right there as Folsom will have the ball. 29-25. 2 minutes remaining. Josiah Morales working with 3 fouls. Guard him closely. Lob inside TJ Williams. Beautiful touch pass from Colton Brammer. Fed the big hand inside.
Yeah.
And T.J. Williams got underneath it in Lendingham and puts it in. 31-25. Largest Newcastle lead of the night. Morales trapped, tipped away, kickball. Folsom, I wish we were keeping stills. Folsom might have 10, it feels like.
It's a 15-10 game at halftime.
Folsom has been everywhere. We've seen both defenses come to life, both offenses came to life. That's going to be number 11. That's going to be John Trey Solon checking into the game for Ivan Antwi Donker. Brammer, a lethal shooter.
Newcastle's outscored SAS 21-10 here in the third.
Brammer, I just called it.
Make that 24-10.
Rims it around and gets it in, and you can't leave him open. 9-point lead, now the biggest lead of the night for the Racers. And we're going to get a block, I believe is what that call is. Yep, it is. It's going to be a block. Be on number 10. That's going to be on the 5'11 senior guard, Alan Price. Will only be his first to contest, but it'll send Williamson back to the tray. Can cut it. Charity stripe. Again, folks, please. Time's running on in this tournament. Get online. Scan the QR code. Call them at 580-354-0468. Please, guys, let Trey cut it. I don't know why you haven't yet. As Dalen Williamson misses his first. And Trey can cut it, and Dalen Williamson cuts his free throws in half. Goes 1-1. Monteague playing full court on Folsom. Folsom gets a lane. Now will step back. Joey Folsom will control it. Williams down inside, kicks to the corner to Price. Price back to Folsom, reset. And Monteague will press up. Folsom high off the glass, can't get it to go. Dalen Williamson downhill in a hurry, swatted away, no foul. And I don't know.
Yeah, he went up into both trees on that one. That wasn't not a great idea.
Pick your poison. Call it T.J. Williams. Call it John Trey Solon. One of the two got a block there. Hard to see who it was, but got to respect Dalen Williamson just downhill.
Yeah, no fear driving the lane that time.
Joey Folsom. Sizes up top, sizes up, stops. Josiah Morales, nylon! Josiah Morales with another deep three. He started out hot and cooled off, finally gets back into it. 29-34 foul. They're going to get Dalen Williamson with only his second, so not a lot of foul trouble for Williamson and Van Lendingham. The problem is, as we mentioned, both teams got in the bonus early in this one. And they're actually, the foul that I missed a momentarily ago, I guess was another one on Williamson. And it's his third as Joey Folsom finds the bottom of the net from the Trey can cut it charity stripe. Ask yourself, why haven't you let Trey cut it? Folsom misses. SAS fans getting into it. Classen fans getting into it. Newcastle fans getting into it. For three, nylon! Evan Gunn, you can't leave him open. It's a three-point game. Brammer, he'll take a heave. He'll get his feet set.
Oh.
No good. So, just like that, Evan Gunn and Josiah Morales say,
one more to go, buddy. One more to go.
Done yet. We'll be back after this for the fourth quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
And we are back for Jennifer Robinette, fourth quarter from the Great Plains Coliseum. Jennifer Robinette.
Protect your assets with the Jennifer Robinette Insurance Agency, where they will quote you like family. Jennifer and her team pride themselves on educating their clients, not selling them. They offer home, life, and auto policies and would love to talk to you in person today. Give her and her team a call at 580-536-9100 or stop by in person at 1924 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton. And we thank Jennifer for sponsoring our Lawton area basketball coverage this year. Love having her on board. Thank you, Jennifer Robinette Insurance.
And what an effort play after Folsom missed the three. Brammer hustled and chunked the ball back off of Evan Gunn. Ultimately, TJ Williams could not convert on the extra possession, but those effort plays will eventually pay off in this three-point game. As that three-pointer short rim, no. Van Lindingham, no. Donker rebound. Shut off the Brammer. Brammer's going to press the pace. Back to Folsom, back to Brammer. Brammer going to drive inside. Van Lindingham floater, yes. So Brammer, haven't seen him down inside a lot this weekend. Gets down there right there for the floater. 37-32. 6:55 remains here in your Jennifer Robinette Insurance fourth quarter. Van Lindingham corner, jab step. Morales, gun, pump fake, gets him in the air. Williamson thought about a three, decides better. His runner, no good. TJ Williams tips it over to Van Lindingham, who he can't get the hook to go. Gunn with the rebound now. Morales to Van Lindingham, down to Williamson. TJ Williams tried to take a charge. And we're going to get a flop called here. Which is going to be a personal foul right there. Come on, man. On, I believe, TJ Williams.
No, because they're going the other way, right?
But the basket still counts.
Oh, okay. Wow, really?
Yeah, so count the basket for Classen.
I did, yeah. No, that's some kind of rule. Oh, for Classen, sorry.
Yeah,
gotcha.
34-37, but they called the flop as Williams did go down quite easily inside right there.
Yeah.
So the embellishment call will give Williams his fifth. And I will say, Coach Cudjoe did try to talk the referee into that one and won, but no disagreement here from me. We're going to get a foul, a timeout. I don't know what's going on. The horn's calling the calling the refs over to the table. And if he's out of timeouts, which it might be what they're saying, that's going to be a tech. We'll keep it here until we find out what's going on. I don't think he should be out of timeouts already, but don't know why else the scorer's table. Nope, they give him the full timeout.
Okay.
So we'll take it with them. We'll be back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle. 580-357-8720.
And we have some special guests in the house right before Christmas weekend. Frosty and Santa Claus have made a trip to Lawton to watch the Great Plains Invitational Championship game, and it's been a dandy for them so far. Evan Gunn will control. He'll be pressured. Donker and Williams. He's out to Morales. Williamson corner, drives hard, ball's loose, steps on the baseline. Joey Folsom, just the 5'11 junior, doing the dirty work while they're on to Williamson and gets him to step out.
Dalen Williamson's had a fantastic tournament this week, but he has had his struggle on offense tonight. Just hadn't been able to get it going.
The Donker, down low, Owen Wright.
Montague, great defensive play.
Away by Montague, and I don't know if Coach Brown's mad at the pass or at the effort. And
what about the spin move by Pearson Van Landingham? Wasn't able to complete the basket, but the spin move he put on Joey Folsom was incredible.
And we're going to have a foul called, much to the displeasure of really anyone in the gym. And that's going to be 5. Montague has just fouled out of this contest. If anybody from the
I don't know if anybody knows it. They're trying to let him know at the scoreboard.
He's trying to let him know. You got to hit the horn to let him know. And now the fans are yelling and screaming about it. Well, so as of right now, apparently we're going to let Montague play with 5 fouls. So here we go.
Wow.
And Williamson is going to rack him across the face. So that's going to be Williamson's 4th. Now, are we going to... If Montague did foul out, what are they? Who knows? Basketball. As Donker can't finish his. Unless the scoreboard was marked with the book. Because ultimately, the scorebook there at the table does have the final say-so as Donker splits his trip to the Trey can cut it charity stripe. So 38-34. And I guess Montague's going to play in this one, maybe just with 4 fouls now.
I thought that I saw one of the guys at the scorer's table notion that he had 4, so maybe they were a little hasty putting up the 5.
Too, and I thought he was putting a 5 up.
Yeah, well, okay, I don't know.
Who knows? But for right now, he's in the game, and that's big for Classen SAS as they need him in this ball game. He'll trigger the inbound down low. Williamson. Josiah Morales, no good. Rebound, Donker gets up high, foul. That's likely going to be on Van Landingham. Did not give him the landing space. That will be correct. That'll be Van Landingham's 2nd, and we're seeing a lot of foul trouble. Van Landingham 2, Morales 3, Gunn 3, Montague and Williamson now with 4. A lot of trouble for the starters with the fouls. And the price of doing business, as I've said all weekend, playing tough defense, you're going to get into foul trouble. 6'8 guard Owen Wright working on Montague, catches, swings to Williams, swings to Folsom. Newcastle going to start trying to take some time, get a good shot. Bramer drives inside, Euro step and 1, yes. Beautiful through the contact, 40-34. Morales controls, over to Gunn. Williamson, his 3-pointer.
Finally, Dalen Williamson finally getting it going on the offensive end. He's put up about 4 or 5 threes today, and he finally gets one to drop. Good for that young man.
And it's going to be a big time if he does elect to get hot. But he has 4 fouls, so that's working on Donker here. What a play. Morales just realized, oh, hey, I'm standing. Oh, TJ Williams. So on this end, Morales realized, oh, hey, Donker's right behind me. No, I'm here. Reaches up, tips it away, and then TJ Williams goes rim to rim and puts that one off the backboard and out of bounds. So really, as we mentioned, great defense all around here in this contest so far. 3:45 remains here in your Jennifer Robinette 4th quarter.
Jennifer Robinette Insurance Agency, located at 1924 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton. Give her and her team a call at 580-536-9100. They pride themselves on educating their clients and not selling them, so protect your assets at the Jennifer Robinette Insurance Agency.
And Montague had a really great look at a 3-ball right there to tie it and just left it short. So, here comes Folsom. Racers by 3. They didn't lead till the third quarter. Donker, his three-pointer, front rim no good, rebounded by Morales. Here comes Morales, surrender dribble, keep him on his back. Evan Gunn, no good, short rim. We're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the floor, Classen SAS. And we'll see what they're going to call here. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
This month at Merritt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the savings are big. Get this 25 Ram 1500 Laramie for $11,867 off MSRP, or this 25 Ram 2500 Bighorn for $5,063 off MSRP. Don't wait. These deals end soon. Power on with Merritt. It's time to drive into savings at Merritt Chevrolet GMC. All month long, take advantage of incredible August offers, like up to $4,000 in consumer cash and up to $1,250 in incremental bonus cash on select models. Stop by today. Merritt Chevrolet GMC. Power on with Merritt.
And we're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 3:01 remaining. Racers by 3. They didn't lead till the third quarter of this one, if you recall, James, and had the lead out to as many as, I believe, 9 or 10.
Brother, they had 10 points at halftime. They had 10 points at halftime. Newcastle is 15-10 at halftime. This has been a total change of fortune for Newcastle in the second half.
Down low. Donker, he's starting to heat up. 5-point lead. It's a game of streaks and runs, though, so the Comets are still well within this one.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time to go. Down 5, 2:37, and you got the ball. You've got an eternity right now. Even with no shot clock, you've got a ton of time.
We're going to have a foul called. That's going to be on Donker. They're trying to say that's Donker's fourth. I don't know about that. Board's been off all weekend. We'll see. If it is, that's big. Swung. Morales drives aside. Step back midi. No.
I think Malik Ross, number 10 for SAS and White, I think that's his first action I've seen. I haven't seen him the entire tournament, I don't think.
Malachi Ross checking in. We did not get a grades and heights roster, but Ross looks young. Like freshman,
yeah, he does.
Freshman or sophomore. So we'll see what he can do off the bench here. Kick over pass to the corner. Monteague swatted away by Donker. Williamson control.
Wow.
Beautiful move
Great
right there by Williamson.
Ball handling by Dalen Williamson.
Landingham. Great job. Williamson, his three-pointer.
Good! 2 in a row!
And here we go. Back and forth, 144. Timeout.
That's a big-time shot for Dalen Williamson. They needed a basket on that possession, and he gets one. A minute 43 left.
It's going to be a full timeout, but we're going to leave it here with a minute 40 left. And so
that's a huge three. I mean, like I mentioned a minute ago, he's really struggled tonight offensively. Hit one a minute ago, and then he puts in back-to-back three-pointers. So 6 points for Williamson in the last 2 or 3 possessions.
That was with a 6'8" TJ Williams closing out in his face.
Closing out right in your face. Yeah, that's never easy. So
to set it for you here, 42-40. Racers didn't lead all game until halfway through the third quarter rather. They led by as many as 9. And we'd like to thank our title sponsors one last time this weekend.
Shane Burke Services, providing service like it used to be, with the emphasis on a quality of service that no other shop in Oklahoma provides. When you do business with Shane Burke Services, you will be treated like family. From auto glass and windshields, truck accessories and bed liners, to mirrors, shower doors, and residential glass and windows. Visit their website to connect to so much more at shaneburke.com. Also, B2E, providing basketball training and skill camps for those ages 6 and up. Born to elevate while teaching young athletes the importance of elevating themselves on and off the court. For more information, please follow and reach out on their Facebook page. That's B2E Training, B2E Training.
So here we go. Racers up 2, 1:30 remains here in your Jennifer Robinette Insurance fourth quarter. Bramer working on Ross. Ross playing great defense. Cold off the bench all weekend. He'll get tasked with checking the lethal shooter of Colton Bramer. Here he comes downhill. Malachi Ross is there playing great defense. Here comes the trap. Morales couldn't get there. Now it's going to be really nice. Stolen, and Monteague takes a stab at it. Can't get there. Pops right back up, thankfully.
He hit the deck, tripped over Donker's foot trying to go for that steal.
And now Newcastle's going to play a little bit of keep away. Malachi Ross.
This is like the last game. You don't want to waste and take up too much time. Go ahead and put him on the line. I know they don't probably want Bron.
Got one to give.
Oh.
So they're going to have to foul.
What are we doing then?
Here we go. You got to go trap that at some point. Someone's got to rally.
Guys, what are we doing?
And they're going to let Newcastle. Here comes the trap. Newcastle doing a great job passing around.
I mean, listen, that's 40 seconds off the clock for the same exact result.
And
that's what we talked about in the last game, Jay. I mean, if you're just going to if it's not going to change anything, and you're just going to chase him around, why are you not fouling? I don't understand that.
That'll be Monteague's fourth, so the scoreboard was way wrong with 5 earlier.
So now it's 4. Earlier it was 5, so he's going backwards. So next foul will be his third.
That's good for him. This could be a big call. Timeout, Coach Jesse Brown, as the Racers had got it inbounded, but
32nd.
Hard to see that from the other side. So the next foul for Newcastle, next foul for SAS will put the Racers at the stripe. Newcastle still has a couple to give, which could be big if they want to be pesky and allow them to inbound the ball, dribble, foul.
Yeah.
Inbound the ball, dribble, foul. And so we'll see.
By the way, shout out to Newcastle this week for being the only team in the field to bring their cheerleaders. They've been down here the whole game and cheering and doing a great job.
And talking about bringing Newcastle.
But even the Lawton schools didn't bring. I mean, they're here and they didn't have their cheerleaders. I don't understand.
Anyway,
I mean, just a random question. we've got time to talk about it.
Coach Gagliardi had spoke about how the Coliseum pays for hotel rooms, pays for buffets. Coach, in our interview last night, they feed them a buffet every day down here at the Coliseum. The schools that come in, they pay for all their hotel rooms. The only tournament in the state that pays for hotel rooms still.
Wow.
So that is why you get schools like SAS, Newcastle, Ferris, Moore to come in. Bramer fouled quickly by Morales.
Well, I was wondering about that as well because obviously Ferris wasn't driving all the way back to 30 miles southeast of Dallas every day. But I didn't know if Newcastle's not that far, Moore's not that far.
From what it sounds like from Coach Gagliardi in last night at halftime of the Lawton High game, it sounds like they are paying for everybody's hotel room that wants to stay. So all 5 out-of-city teams.
Well, that's a great deal.
And Bramer gets both from the Trey can cut it charity stripe, and that's big. 4-point game, 17 seconds left. Comets got to hurry. Got to do something. Getting trapped. Still getting trapped. They are killing a lot of precious time. Monteague, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Williams, and that one will just about do it.
Listen, SAS has been an absolute pleasure to watch this whole entire tournament, from Van Landingham to Williamson, Montague and Gunn and Dugas and Morales. They've got a fantastic team. I think they're going to have a great season. I will forever be confused by what we just watched when they let Newcastle run off 40 seconds of clock before they fouled.
That's the good thing about these tournaments is that when it comes time for March, for the state, for area, that they will have played in these late games, and they'll have to go back home, watch the film, go to practice, correct what they got to correct late game, and talk about that so they'll become better for it.
Look, and listen, you and I mean, obviously both know from watching Bramer shoot all weekend that you didn't want him at the line. I get it, right? You wanted to try and get the ball in somebody else's hand, but that wasn't working. And so I would rather have the time to overcome a 4-point lead, which they don't now, than try to get it in somebody else's hands. All right, there's a full timeout.
With 4 seconds left, we'll keep it here. We're about done in this one, as they're going to try to make them think about this. And the tricky thing is with 4 seconds, and again, with the clock rolling after a made bucket, you almost have to throw a full court heave that you can't catch until you're ready to lay it up, make it, call a timeout right away, foul, do it all over again.
Right.
So we'll see.
No, I imagine that
if you're Newcastle here, on a miss or a make, you tell your guys, don't touch a soul. Don't go close out.
No.
Especially in a 4-point game. A 5-point game, still, just don't get hurt. But a 4-point game, you don't want to go foul a 3-point shooter and take a chance of the elusive 4-point play tying this contest here.
With 4 seconds left, that's really the only miraculous thing that could happen for him.
And I'd expect a Comet, if he has time to try to pump fake before his 3, to try to get someone in the air.
Of course, you've got Newcastle going to the line, too.
So if this free throw negates all that, that's the question. If TJ Williams knocks one down from the trick and cut it charity stripe, it officially becomes a 2-possession game fully. There's no 5-point play no matter how you cut it. Williams makes it. Ball game. And you can put the kids to bed or maybe keep them up just a little bit for Elgin and Tuttle. And that'll be your ball game. 45-43. They'll count it. So Williams, with a little bit of style points, will make the final score 45-43. And the Newcastle Racers.
That's 3 straight 3-pointers Dalen Williamson closed the game out with, by the way, for Classen. So too bad he couldn't get it going in the first half, but an excellent performance in the second.
Last year fell to Tulsa Memorial in the semis of this tournament just by 4 points. This year they come back and knock off the SAS Comets and the Moore Lions and the Eisenhower Eagles en route to winning the 4th annual, the 2025 Great Plains Invitational. And we'll stick it right here to get you trophy presentation of the all-tournament team.
All-tournament team, let's go first.
Well, congratulations to the Newcastle Racers, by the way, one of our OSN teams, part of our Oklahoma Sports Network family.
Newcastle all-tournament team, TJ Williams.
TJ Williams for the all-tournament team for Newcastle.
And
Ivan Unshley Donker.
For Classen SAS, Pearson Van Landingham.
Pearson Van Landingham will make the all-tournament team. No shocker there. And Josiah Morales, the lethal shooter.
And the MVP, Colton Bramer.
And Colton Bramer, the lethal shooter. The 6'2" senior guard wins MVP of the Great Plains Invitational. And now the silver ball will be handed out for the GPI to head coach Cudjoe and his Classen SAS Comets. A great tournament, a great fight, a great team you look forward to seeing in the state tournament.
Yeah, well done by Coach Gagliardi, to put this on, and just the whole event has been really classy, really great, easy in and out, been a lot of fun. So congrats to SAS, the runner-ups. Congrats to Oklahoma Sports' own Newcastle Racers for the championship.
And again, folks, it's 6:45. That's perfect timing.
That's right.
Don't get off OSN. Go turn on Elgin Tuttle. Listen to Vincent Saylor and Billy Palmer. They'll be fired up. Vincent will be hooing like an owl all night
That's
long.
Right.
And
That's
go
right,
listen
yeah.
to the Owls take on the Tuttle Tigers, looking to make it 28 straight games. 13-0, number 1, number 2. I don't know how much more I need to tell you to hype you about that. Go turn it on, audio only, Oklahoma Sports Network. But for the Great Plains Invitational, for James Stanley, for Jason DeSilver, this has been the Oklahoma Sports Network presentation of the Great Plains Invitational. We'll see you back on this same floor in January for the county tournament. Until then, be safe.